Ne olacak? Hangi dizi?
Yasak Elma'da oynadım ama çok şey yani şoför olarak aksiyona gitmek istemiyorum yani. Aksiyona
Elma'da
gitmek
oynadın.
Ha?
Şey mi?
Okay.
He's recording.
It's recording, yes. Game is over.
Dangerous.
So the topic is under the title of free will or determinism. We have two concepts, free will or determinism. Free will is something that it is up to you, you have a control on, but determinism is something that you have no control on. So fate, destiny generally are in that category, like determinism. But free will is, for example, I have two choices, to drink coffee or water. It is in my control, so I choose coffee because I am tired today. So this is free will. Understand? Now, what you said, of course, is really deep, and there is no logical explanation for these two. It depends on you actually, how to accept it or what to accept, what not to accept. Yeah, like that. So if you have any other problems or questions, I am all ears talking about this.
Do you believe
What happened to this part?
Is it right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes it happens.
It's kind of rash or something.
Reaction.
Okay. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
When you decide something, you feel your emotion or your logical mechanism.
Me? Generally, men are logical, women are emotional. Generally. But it doesn't mean that men do not have emotions.
Yes.
It doesn't mean so. Yeah.
I know.
Uh,
You have no emotions.
So, we try to decide based on logic. But sometimes we have to add the element of emotion too. Sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
Yes, like that. Very simple. Do you want to answer this question? What was the question?
Şey was your question? One on man. One more emotion.
When you decide something, you
Happy
sorumu unuttum ya. You feel you ne koydum bir dakika.
Bir
Şeyini
şeye karar verdiğinde
when you decide something, you just you feel your emotions or your
When you decide something, do you decide it based on your emotions or your logic?
your
akıl mı?
mantık.
Mantıklı hisle mi hareket eder? Bir şey karar vereceğiz.
I usually try to yes, logic.
Decide based on logic.
But sometimes I couldn't.
Exactly, emotions.
Yeah.
Emotion.
But I care to that. I try to logic.
It's a balance.
I don't know. But I think it must be logic.
No.
Because
No?
I think it must.
Both of them, yes.
Logical things normally determined. You know that this is logical, so you know you use it, you do it or whatever.
Yeah.
But emotions, complex.
Complex.
Emotions
yeah.
always
can
is
stop
complex.
you, yeah.
Actually, I have
Complicated.
personal
Yeah.
judging system, and I
Self-judgmental. You can say I am a self-judgmental person.
yes,
Self.
I am a self-judgmental person.
Yeah. You know, self-confidence, self-study, self-judge.
I try to be fair usually. So
Fair.
yes,
Okay.
I can be
Logical.
logical person.
You. When you decide to do something, which one, how can I say, outweighs the other one? Like being logical or emotional?
I choose logical.
Logical. You?
Logical means
Logical. You?
not easy teacher.
Emotional.
Emotional. You?
I don't know.
Good. I like this answer. I don't know is the best answer actually. Really.
Really?
I mean it. I am not joking right now. I don't know is the best answer.
Yes.
Generally.
It can be
It's
logical.
about the
Yeah.
situation.
Yes,
Sometimes
it's
you
of course.
decide something in your
Yes.
voices.
Through your emotions.
Stay
yeah.
away from this condition. It's
Mm.
not safe, for
Mhm.
example. And sometimes you use your brain and
Mechanism.
you
Thinking
Come on.
mechanism.
Irrational. Yes, become irrational. Yeah. You. Sorry. What did you say?
I don't know because
I'm-
every time
Mhm.
I want to play.
Basketball.
Hayır. No. Games, video games,
Okay.
and logical or emotional. I don't know.
Okay.
Always gaming.
Yes. Gaming. Cool. And you? Which one?
Which one is more?
Generally
Yeah,
speaking, you wanna, for example, you wanna go to Canada. For example, you wanna go to Canada. Which one do you put on the, let's say,
Table.
scale on the table? Do you think about this very example logically? Should I go or shouldn't I go? Or do you think it emotionally?
For Canada,
Logical.
logic. I can decide. But if other situation, if I were other situation, I can choose emotionally.
Emotional, generally. Yes.
It's about situation like.
Absolutely.
it works.
Mm.
What we choose?
Me?
Ask all of them.
I said logical. I said generally men are logical oriented. Women are generally
Women are
emotional oriented.
Which we
But it doesn't mean that ladies do not have logic or men do not have emotion. Of course, I mean the balance, we don't have any balance in these two creatures. That's why.
But I think, for example, so many decisions, it's about so many decisions can bring advantages or disadvantages
Correct.
for us and for somebody's.
Okay.
It can be about somebody's,
Yes.
our friends, our families.
Everything
Yes.
in this life has a reason.
But I think we must think our advantages. Disadvantages, somebody's disadvantages are not our problem. They must think that. So I can be
You look very egotistical today. What happened?
logical or
world wildlife.
emotional, which
Don't think
make
about-
to mistake.
Huh?
Make to mistake
What?
in emotional.
Emotional things put you into the mistake.
No, or which. Emotional or logical.
He's asking.
Which.
He's asking a question. What was the question?
Which one is
Why did
Because
make mistakes for you? Being emotional or being
Being emotional.
logical?
Being emotional definitely put me into mistake.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely. Without thinking. Whenever I am or I became, let's say, emotional, generally I fail. Generally I fail.
Me too.
but
But whenever I just
General
think
insight.
about it, I try to think about all aspects, all sides of the, for example, question. If I am convinced that I have to do it or I can do it logically, most probably I will be successful. Most probably.
Not general, not general teacher. Sometimes making believe emotional. I believe.
I talk about myself.
Change it to age.
I talked about myself.
But some emotional decisions are bring mentally earnings, I think.
Such as?
So sometimes if we decide emotionally, we can be true.
Mm.
Sometimes, I think.
Can be. He
It's
asked
not
my
physical.
opinion, and I talked about my life.
Yeah.
One time
Logic
I,
can't
Yeah, yeah.
say
I'm
Logic cannot save me.
me.
Ah,
I can speak for myself.
really? Okay.
Sometimes logic cannot save me.
Possible.
one time I choose.
Unwritten.
I
What?
Yok bir şey hocam. Nothing.
Huh? What the?
I didn't answer the first question.
Aha.
I am emotional.
Aha, I see. Emotional.
Yeah.
Bir tabir var mı?
I do my things through my emotions.
I am emotional too, actually. I am an emotional person, but whenever I decide something emotionally, I failed.
Me too.
Generally.
But that's okay.
But of course, I am an emotional person.
But if you will
I
be,
cry,
No crying. Just
Nice.
but
So,
if you will be logically, you will be sad because your emotions.
Yeah, I talk about this.
You won't hear your emotions.
yeah, we talked about it, but of course people forget it. I mentioned this example long ago because this is not the first time that we are talking about the destiny or this kind of stuff. Imagine you have a toothache. You remember now?
Yeah.
You have a toothache and you are complaining, oh my god, why today I have lots of business plan, blah blah blah. It is not the right time to have a toothache. God, what is this? Blah blah blah. So you're complaining, you're unhappy, you're angry, blah blah blah. Frustrated, actually, a good word. But that pain which you have at the moment is a good thing. Because there's a kind of warning that, wake up, you have a minor problem right now. This minor problem can grow and become serious problem. So you have to go and fix your tooth or teeth. Yes. So this negativity is positive,
Yes.
is good. Understand what I say?
Yes, it's about
So
your
the same
perspective.
scenario. Yes, perspective. The same scenario.
Can I talk teacher?
Yes, you can. Of course.
Konuşalım ya. Teacher, one times I choose logical. If I go to
Yes. Okay.
I will choose an emotional. Sometimes everything doesn't matter, not important. Emotional sometimes important.
Mm-hmm.
I be young. I cannot choose. This time for me I choose true topic, true rules. But now if I think I wish choose emotional.
I see. That's it. No, I wanted
My
to say
last
that. I
time.
wanted to say that if we fail and we are really angry or not hungry, of course, angry, frustrated, demotivated. So that thing we have to. I am not. When I say it doesn't mean that I'm a perfect person. Of course, I have failed a lot and I'm sometimes failing. But knowing something doesn't mean that you are perfect at it. Just knowing it. Now, I want to say that if you fail at any aspect of your life, that is a good thing, really. It is so deep to understand it. That's a good thing because at the moment you don't understand it. 5 years later, 10 years later, you will understand it. Then you say, "Oh, thank God that you showed me the right way, and I am happy that I didn't continue that wrong way." But generally, adults. Oh, not you. Okay, yeah. How old are you?
Kind of.
Can I ask? Yes.
18 years.
Okay, you're adult.
50.
Okay. Generally, adults are goal-oriented. Understand? We are goal-oriented. For example, I am hungry. I want to eat. So, what is the solution? Go to the restaurant and eat. Finish. Okay. So I have a goal to eat, so I go and eat. Now, I want to be, for example, it says, I want to be successful, I want to have more time, more money right now, at the moment you're thinking about. Why? Because you're an adult person and you're a goal-oriented person. But you don't know 10 years later. You don't know 20 years later, 5 years later. 5 years later comes, and then you see, oh, yeah, I wish I didn't do it, or I wish I did it. You know, it could definitely change. I hope you understood.
Yes.
Get it? So, in my opinion, let's go back to previous topic that I said. Yeah, if you have a goal, you can fight for it. You can reach that goal. I say you can reach that goal. And then maybe something bad can happen. It is possible. We cannot say the life is perfect and the life treats us perfectly or positively all the time. It is not possible. Nobody can say that. And maybe after reaching that level, maybe after that, something bad can happen. Possibly. It's possible, right? Can happen, and then you say, oh my God, I wish, for example, I didn't go on that way.
Insisting that
Regrets.
Regret.
it could happen.
Regret, yes.
So right now I am not, maybe I seem pessimist right now, but these are the reality. Reality.
I believe to fairness.
Wait a minute, that is really tough. We cannot handle it. Fairness.
Fairness.
This is difficult. I forgot. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Fairness.
Yeah, I believe
You say you
fairness.
believe that life is not fair.
I think if you have an emotion, you can't be fair
Why?
because you can have mercy. You have mercy, and it's unfair, I think.
You should show mercy on those people who you think that they can improve themselves. If you believe that this guy is hopeless, he or she cannot improve, don't show your mercy.
Okay.
Finish. Show your mercy on somebody who has the potential. Everybody can make mistakes. All the
Okay.
time. We are all the time making mistakes.
But every mistakes must bring punishment, I think.
No, don't be that.
What kind
Yes,
of
my-
mistakes we are talking about?
All of them. All of them. Yes. I
You know,
think.
even in football, there are two yellow cards. Then
Yeah, some of
You know,
them
yeah.
lighter than.
exactly. But of course, you're right. Sometimes the referee shows directly a red card.
Yes, direct.
Yeah.
Why? Because the player knows already that he should not. Actually, he must not tackle
Yes.
like that.
Like that,
But he
yeah.
did. So
Get out.
So the referee shows a red card directly. You're right in that case. But minor problems, minor mistakes should be forgiven, in my opinion.
For example, if I love, I won't be fair. I can't punish.
If you know yourself better, of course you know, in that case you should not be a judge. Being a judge is not easy.
Yes, yes.
You say one word, you play with that person's life forever. You say, for example, this person should go to prison for 20 years. Just a sentence you make. 20 years, man.
Done.
20, yeah.
Done.
You play with that person's life.
Okay.
So it is so difficult to be a judge. If you don't see potential in yourself to be a judge, you should not be a judge. You must not actually. be a judge. So the judge, a good judge is a kind of judge who can control his or her emotions very well.
Yes. I think
That's
She
it.
must.
they
He or she
mustn't have any emotion. I think that's my opinion.
It
What about your
depends.
life? It's not about just love. As a person, we have some judgment, the people's.
No, I want to say, for example, my family. I'm not fair for them,
Everyone.
but I must do that. It's my opinion.
Okay.
I
Yes,
must
you
say-
must be fair to your family, of course.
I'm-
Family comes first.
I'm not fair for them.
You know it.
Yes, but
Okay, change that perspective and be fair to your family. Why don't you
But
want to be
He
fair?
doesn't want, I think.
Yeah, why don't you want to be fair?
yeah, I don't want, but I couldn't.
Hmm,
I can't.
okay.
I want to be.
So you have to find a good solution for or reason for what you are doing.
Reasons are important.
Understand?
Paradox.
Paradox. Yeah, of course. The whole life is kind of dream. Right now, it's a kind of dream.
But for other person, I'm fair.
Amazing.
I can give punish.
Punishment. I got it.
Yes. I can punish, right? Punish.
I can punish. Oh,
I can punish.
punish. Yeah, yeah.
And pitiless.
Question.
Question.
I ask that as sincerity.
Yes.
Do you want to go?
Religions.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my god. Religions.
We have time.
Religions. Okay, ask in a format of question. Then I'll decide whether to answer that or not.
What is your religion? And okay, that's all. What is your religion?
Who wants to start? You want to start?
No.
Just ask the
Done.
question.
What is your religion and? And?
Why did you choose it over whatever?
Did you research it
Oh,
for
I see.
other religions?
I
Like,
see.
did you decide to believe that? Religion.
Good question. Really good
The
question.
best answer is I think I don't have any religion.
Then we have to go home at 12 o'clock today. Religion is religion is a kind of ideology.
Mythology.
Ideology. Okay. What does it mean? It means that whatever the religion says to you as a person, as an individual, and religion believes, if you do it, those things would be ideal for you, would be helpful to you. Okay. If you do not follow, your life would be difficult. This is what religion tries to say, in my opinion. Generally, we have only one religion. God is only one. Prophets are talking about one thing. Unfortunately, people deviated from that one united set of rules or whatnot. That's why those religions kind of change. Actually, there is no change. I mean, there's only deviation. You know, for example, Christians say that Jewish people are deviated, so we are right. Muslims say Christians are deviated, so we are right. Actually, the whole thing is only one thing. Okay?
Like they believe in the same God.
Exactly, the same. The whole system is the same, but because of deviation, you know deviation? And this is straight, then you deviate.
Change the
Exactly.
change the-
Yeah. because of that deviation, God decided to send another prophet to say, no, what you are doing is wrong.
In
There-
that time,
yeah.
for example, Jesus was there. That was the right and
Exactly, that was the
right religion. Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, I believe, let's say, as a Muslim, okay, first, I am Jewish, real Jewish. Second, I am real Christian. Third, I am Muslim. Understand?
Yeah.
Which means that I believe in the level.
All of that.
If you do not finish elementary school, can you go to the middle school? After that, can you, before finishing or completing middle school, can you go to high school? You can't. So these things, in my opinion, are level by level. So first I have to finish, for example, Judaism, for example. After that, I have to be good Christian, finish, then I want to go become a Muslim, let's say. After that, die. Like that. This is my answer. Good or bad?
Good.
Enough?
Yes.
What else? Do you want to speak about it? No?
I'm the God. Ibrahimovic.
You're a part
Say
of
hello to
God.
Ibrahimovic.
You're a part of God. That's true.
Yes.
Everybody is a part of God. That's right. You know, in my opinion, if you pay attention to religions, there is one dominant thing, in my opinion. This is what I have, how can I say, found. That try to be good to human beings. Try to be a good human being. This is, I think, the main idea, the main reason of God, that he wants people to be a good person.
Teacher,
That's
does
it.
believe in religions or God?
Sorry?
Only believe in God or believe
Mhm.
religious people, good people? No. Might have a one.
Believing and doing it.
Teacher, good person, but don't believe God. But good person. Like only
Possibly,
believe in
yes.
God, not good humans. I believe God, but I didn't see it. Just I heard. Humans be big. If you want something, you making dua neydi ya?
Hiç.
Pray.
Pray.
Ha,
You pray.
Dua mı? Dua.
Okay.
Dua
Pray,
da
pray,
mı?
pray. Tamam, pray doğru.
Pray.
Mhm.
Dua mı?
Pray.
You pray God.
Yes.
Muslim.
Some people Muslim, some people
Christians.
Yes. But if you don't, after we die, I believe,
Mhm.
but I can see, just I hear.
You can see
If you
what?
everything not true, if you wrong, not have a God, just we believe.
So deep.
Deep, of course. She started that, not me. I said ask question. That's okay for me. We can go deeper if you want. That's okay. We can go just deep and stay there and finish. Yes, to be a good person is, I think, the main. How can I say? Not request. I mean, God wants us to be a good person.
Main goal.
Main goal. Let's say.
It's a kind of religions. It's a kind of guide for the people to
Absolutely,
be
it's a
good
kind of
person.
ideology.
Some
Religion is a
but-
kind of ideology and a kind of how can I say
Management
controlling mechanism.
Management.
Yes, management, exactly. Control means management.
Yes.
Yes.
Management. If there is no management, there is no control, then what happens? Chaos, chaotic society. Everybody would kill each other, you know.
Yes.
You can do lots of things, but you know, thanks to religion, thanks to the afterlife and the hell, fear of hell. So people try to put themselves together not to do that. Kind of controlling mechanism. But as I said, I believe that the main reason of creation is to be a good person and to be helpful to others, in my opinion, because I don't know about you, but we believe normally we have 3 types of rights in religion. Do you know those 3 types of rights?
What?
You know it, but I think you forgot.
3 times?
3
Hak.
different types of rights. Do you know? You don't remember.
If you explain,
Yaşama hakkı falan mı?
we can
We have
remember.
3 types of rights in life, okay? Number 1, the right for God, the right for ourselves, the right for people. Have you heard? Have you heard this one? Yes?
Black people rights.
Sorry?
Black people rights, I guess.
Not black people. I say
Not
human
like
beings.
that.
Human. You haven't heard this?
Yeah. Right for science.
God says,
Yes.
I am God. I can forgive the right to me. Your body's right is up to your body, very deep. Whether to forgive you or not, it is up to you to forgive yourself or not. Okay.
Sorumluluklar anlamında.
But the right of human beings is the most difficult and the most important ones. If I have a right to this person, money, help, anything, okay, and I haven't, how can I say, fulfill his right, we believe that if that person dies, I am finished.
Yes.
Yes.
I am finished. In other words, I have to resurrect that person. I mean, revive that person. Give life. I have to. I have to. Yes, give life to that person. He or she would come up to this. You know, oh, Shirin Evler again. Okay, come to Shirin Evler, and I say, please forgive me.
Yes.
Then he or she should say, okay, I
Yes.
forgave you. In that case, you are even. So when I think about this stuff, I believe that humanity is very important. Humanity is very important, but instead, what happens to us throughout the history? Just war, just killing, just greed, just blood. Lots of things. I mean, these are unnecessary things, in my opinion. Again, you say why? I would say if humanity is not important in that case, only one type of race would exist. This is my imagination. Only one type of race should be existed. Only black, only white, only this, only. But look at people around the world. We have different types of races. Which means that go and communicate, go and talk to each other, go and learn from each other, help each other. This is what we are here. In my opinion. I don't know, this is my imagination. So, the real religion is to be a real good person. Finish. God doesn't.
What is a good person?
Come on.
How to be a good person.
What is a good person?
Good person is a person who is considered positive. What is positive? Who considered positive in that society. What you say, what you behave, what you do is considered good, positive. I mean, you create a smile or happy face on people rather than angry face on people. This is a good person.
Can it be creatable thing?
Can it be what?
Creatable.
Creativity.
What is creatable?
Created someone. That system.
I don't understand.
I can create a sentence.
Makeable maybe.
What?
Can it be makeable?
Makeable?
Yes.
What do you mean makeable system?
That person can make. We can make this person. Can we make that person? That
Can we make what person? What do you mean?
good. That good person.
Some powers
Create that good person. Create
Can-
him like that.
can some powers create that system.
Such as?
For example, you are honest persons.
Okay.
You are honest people. you are good people,
Okay.
you do that, but you don't that. Because,
You steal and you don't steal. Like
yes,
that. You
like,
can steal something, but you suggest someone you can't steal. You mustn't do that.
yes, like religion, managing system, controlling system. Good person. Good person is about religion, yes.
No,
What?
it's not. According to religion, it's not good person if you steal.
All of religions want to be good person.
Okay.
Okay.
If you are still, you are not a good person. If you do something bad, you cannot good person. If you
Okay.
believe in religion.
Okay, but I want to say some powers can control. I think.
Who is that power? You mean the clergyman, like Mullah?
I don't know. It can be Illuminati. It can be America. It can be Pentagon.
But religion is not something new. Religion
Yes.
is something which comes from a very, very ancient time.
It can be old.
Illuminati is
Yeah, for example,
Illuminati has started.
there are no name. I think
Started during
Because-
Moses,
if I will be,
Musa.
if I be good person, if we be good person, some bad people. But what's the bad people? I don't
Okay.
know. Some bad people earn money and earn other things.
Mhm.
They improve themselves.
Okay.
But we are only good people. We are only good people.
You can improve too.
We are just good people.
You
Poor
can
good
improve too.
people.
It's up to
We
you.
are poor good people.
It's up to you. You
But
can
they are
improve.
bad people. But they are rich and they can.
You can say used to religions,
Mm,
power people.
no.
No,
You know,
good
it
person. I think
can
they
be.
are good
There,
person.
there are lots of religious people who are rich.
Yes, because
Possible.
Yeah.
Because they lie.
They are stealing.
yes,
No, no. No, it is not. It is not correct. It is not correct.
can be.
We cannot judge. You know, personally, I
I
do
don't
not
say-
judge because I am not at the position of judging people.
I
Who
don't
am
say
I?
definitely, but
I
it
should not
can be,
judge.
I think.
Possible,
It's
but
very-
I am not judging people because I don't know anything about this person's or whatever person's background or history.
How did he?
Yeah, we don't know anything about it. We only see the result. We don't see the reality in the what do we call that, behind scene or whatnot. We don't see it. We just see the result. So we cannot judge, and we should not judge actually, in my opinion.
So I asked,
Boring?
who is the good person?
I see. I see. Do you want to answer this question? No.
Dangerous.
Good person.
No, not
Being a
dangerous.
good person.
Being a good person, in my opinion, being a good person. Christianity generally invites people. Christianity believe that God is kindness. Kindness. This is true. God is kindness. Yes. Positivity. I mean, kindness is positivity. This is true. Correct. So we have to be good. We have to try to be good. That's it. Really. We have to try it. It is not easy. Because human beings are so complex or complicated because we have the combination of, as we talked, emotions and logic together. So they are always in contrast and fighting. Yeah. So to control ourselves is not easy. All of a sudden we can lose our temper and just be another person. Can be. It's not easy. Yes. So go back to your question very quickly. Yes. No problem. We can. I'll try to answer. You says what was?
What does sincerity mean to you?
What does sincerity mean to you? Who wants to answer this question?
Samimiyet sana ne ifade ediyor? In bilateral relations or whatever.
Bilateral relationship. Good word. Where did you learn that word? Checked it, huh? Bilateral is kind of political or economic, actually political word, like bilateral relationship between, for example, Turkey
Countries, yeah.
and Iran,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
example. Yeah,
İkili
yeah.
ilişkiler.
What is your answer, guys? No answer.
I think
We asked so many questions to make you speak. You are not talking. I am just talking. So this is not listening club. This is speaking club. What do you think?
if you are sensitivity, I think sensitivity, right?
Sincere.
Sincere.
Sincere.
Sincere.
Sincere, samimi olmak. demek.
Okay. If you are sincere, I think you are strong people. Because if you don't have any power, if you don't trust yourself, you can't be sincere. And you must be emotional, I think. I don't know.
Okay, interesting answer.
For example, if you are shy, you can't be sincere.
Yeah, you can fake out,
Yes.
but it must
You
come
can
from
show your mask.
inside.
But if you trust yourself
Yes.
and if
You
you
know-
are honest,
It is so difficult to know everybody for sure because that is so difficult. And today, unfortunately, based on our lifestyle and everything, it is much more difficult than many years ago. I'm going to be a little bit pessimist, but the point here is being sincere is not, most of the time, is not real, kind of fake.
You can feel
Cannot
it.
be.
Is it
Why?
true?
Because it depends on who you are sincere to. Who is that person? Is that person your family, your close person, just a friend, just a random person? Who? Because I want to say that, of course, we talked about we have to be a good person. Correct. I am a good person. I try to be a good person. What about you? What about others? Are others trying to be good too?
Yeah, we don't know.
So,
But
if I am sincere, what if they are not sincere to me?
it's their problem.
Good, I like that.
I always
Yeah,
say the
yeah,
truth,
exactly.
or always.
You try to be a
Yeah.
good person.
Yeah, of
If they
course.
are not good person, it is their
I
problem.
always
I
sincere
like that.
to
I like
them, and of course, if they are faking or whatever, I
Teacher,
use. How can I say? I can comprehend.
You can definitely realize it. Okay,
yeah,
I see.
can realize.
I see.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
sincere, definitely different and not good people. Yeah, similar. Don't say like similar. If you don't afraid yourself, you can be sincere. Some people hide
Hide true intentions.
hide
Hide.
yourself.
Yeah.
Don't like
Themselves.
some people. You don't be sincere.
but sincere comes
With
with
person different something. Sincere different.
Different.
Yes,
I see.
opposite.
Opposite.
I
Okay,
think. Right.
possible.
If I meet a new person, I can
Show.
show my sincerity. Yeah. I can talk good.
Okay.
But if
positive.
he or she is plotting something or whatever, or doing something, I can feel it. I can see it.
Then what happens? You try to stop your relationship, or you would continue, or you would treat
If-
as he or she is treating you.
Not like that,
I'm just pushing.
but I'm some backup.
Yes,
I
I
some
see.
backup.
but it can be about familiarity maybe because
Yeah.
if
familiarity.
someone be familiar, I love or I like them
Okay.
suddenly,
Yeah.
and I can be sincere easily.
Yes.
But I don't like, for example, some people. I'm not sincere, or I am sincere because I don't speak with them. And
I
I
see,
think
I
that's
see. Yes, yes.
sincere.
Of course, everybody has
Yeah.
their own mechanism or their own behavior. Of course, it depends on you. This is totally personal thing,
Of course.
personal decision. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I liked what you said. We need to try to be good. Forget about others. It is their problem. I love that. Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Fair.
That is enough for today.
Yeah.
It is boring because I asked you to ask a question. You didn't ask a question, so it's boring. It's not my problem.
I think that's
You know, whatever topic we discuss about, there are some people who do not like that topic. This is for sure.
But they are trying. Topic,
Yeah. Yeah, so I try to make it, I try to put you on the spot to ask questions so that you would decide what to talk about. That's why generally. That's why I say ask questions so that we can form the conversation from that question, and the conversation just flows. And I do not stop it. I let it go. This is the authentic and real format of conversation. And try to push yourself. Try to just, if you don't have any idea, try to imagine it. Try to lie, no problem. This is not real. Yeah, I mean, here is a kind of place to improve yourself, to practice, to push
next
yourself.
class, I will be atheist maybe. I will try that.
To try? Possible, yeah, why not? You can do that.
And then Christian. Yeah, I will try.
Try. Of course.
Yeah, we will try. We can try.
Yeah.
Yes.
I must act.
Fantastic. So, that's enough for today.
Yes.
Take care of yourselves.
Take care.
You too.
See you.
See
Bye-bye.
you.
Happy birthday.
I will act for all class.